keeping an eye on the interior. News 13 Sports starts right now.
Good evening, everyone. Jamie Schwartzwald in with sports, a special Wednesday edition of Puck Talk. And today we are hanging with the dogs, specifically Zach Vierling. Zach, how are you doing, man?
Good. How are you doing?
I'm doing pretty good.
Good.
All right. Thanks for coming down.
Yeah, no problem.
All right. Well, why don't we just start off by telling everyone where you're from and some of your first memories playing hockey.
I'm from Coon Rapids, Minnesota, northwest suburban. My first memories of hockey, it'd have to be playing outside. Just coming home from the rink and my feet are freezing cold.
Just talk about playing Minnesota hockey growing up. I mean, it seems to me what I hear is everything kind of surrounds the sport. Would you agree with that?
Yeah, I would agree with that. Well, it's the state of hockey, obviously. Let's see. Well, we start off, there's youth association hockey. You go from mites to squirts, and then from there you go to peewees, and then from bantams, and then all the way up to high school. So,
is there maybe a challenge between deciding, like I know down here, like maybe sometimes if you want to play for the U16 team or you want to play for high school, is that kind of controversy at all in Minnesota?
No, not really, because like bantams are for 2 years, and they're typically your 8th and 9th grade year, which is for me,
Gotcha.
and usually you wouldn't play varsity till your sophomore year. So.
Let's say I'm a college recruiter. How would you describe yourself to me as a hockey player?
I describe myself as hardworking, a playmaker, good vision, and pretty quick. I'd say that I'm a good penalty killer as well. I mean, I'm out there, just work pretty hard.
Yeah, you're second leading scorer on the team, but you bring up penalty killing. How much pride do you take in the defensive side of the ice?
To me, that's where offense starts. It's from the defensive zone. If you don't break the puck out, if you don't have a good opportunity to get the puck forward, then you're just not going to have good offense. So,
have you been enjoying your time in Alaska, maybe off the ice?
Yeah, I have. I'm big into hunting and fishing, so I've gone out hunting with my billets a few times. Did a little fishing in the creek behind my house, didn't catch anything, but got out there at least.
Or he's probably fishing for grayling or something like that. Huh?
Yeah, it's fly fishing. So.
Oh, so have you caught any fish here in Alaska?
I have not. So.
Well, hopefully you guys go deep enough into the playoffs, it'll be break up and take you out to fish, and we'll. I know some good spots. I'm a soldier boy.
All right.
All right. So.
Take you up on it.
Okay, you bet. You played with current teammates Blake Shamel and Charlie Falwell last season in Owatonna. How important is chemistry in hockey?
It's huge. If you don't have chemistry, if guys aren't working together, if they're not going towards the same goal, it's tough the team just doesn't work as one.
You guys play out of division this week with Texas coming to town. Do you think it's important to get kind of those out of division points?
Every game at this point's pretty important. We're really tight with the Avalanche, so any points we can get, we need to get.
And you bring up being tight with the Avalanche. You guys are at even 4-4 against them on the season. How is that rivalry kind of in your eyes? It's pretty intense.
Yeah, it is. It seemed we split every weekend, so no one really dominates in one weekend. And in order for us to get a foot up, we need to sweep. So it's pretty important. Back
to this weekend against Texas. Now, John Kirtland was traded from the Dogs to Texas in late November, I believe. Is it kind of tough when you face a former teammate on the ice?
I haven't had to experience that. In Owatonna, our coach would never trade players into the division. So this will be a first time for me. And consider Johnny's a really nice kid. So, I mean, it'll be tough, but it's hockey, and you got to play hard. So.
Absolutely. Well, I tell you what, I'm looking forward to Thursday night seeing you out on the ice. I want to thank you for coming down.
Thank you.
All right, Zach. Well, that is going to wrap it up for Zach and I. We are getting out of here, but you should stick around because Micah Johnson's coming up next with your extended 7-day forecast. So for Zach Vierling, I'm Jamie Schwartzwald, and you're watching News 13.